Good day, Zija Nation, and welcome to another Everyday Essentials, where we teach you how to naturally restore using Ameo essential oils. I'm Dr. Scott Johnson, and glad to be with you, and it's my pleasure to share just a few more tips about how to use our Ameo essential oils and the Ameo essential oil infused products. So today we're going to be talking about both of those categories. We're in that time of year where a lot of holiday parties are happening. And through those holiday parties, sometimes we tend to eat foods that we're not normally eating throughout the year, or we might overeat and eat too much at the meal that we're at. And so that can lead to some sluggish or some challenges to our digestive system. And healthy digestion is really critical to our overall well-being. In fact, sluggish digestion or poor digestion can really hamper multiple different other body systems if we're not digesting our food right. Because the digestive process is really the mechanical and enzymatic process or action of taking the food we eat, the nutrients we consume, and using them for energy, growth, and repair. And so it's essential and vital to our overall well-being that our digestive process works optimally so that we can take advantage of the nutrients that we consume. So like I said, all other functions, or virtually all other functions, can really be undermined if we have sluggish digestion. So I first want to talk just a few ways about how we might identify if we have sluggish digestion. Number one is if you have bloating or diarrhea or constipation or excess flatulence or food sensitivities. All these kind of things can be signs that your digestive system needs some extra support and it's just being sluggish and not working optimally. Another one is body odor. And so if you consistently have a body odor, that may be because chemicals that are in the gut are absorbed into the bloodstream and then excreted through the skin. And so that excretion process causes us to have an odor that's foul smelling. Skin conditions can also be a sign of sluggish digestion. So if we have aggravated skin, that's because if we are not digesting properly, then our body is not receiving the nutrients that are vital to skin health, like our fat-soluble vitamins A, K, and E. Those are really important for us to have proper skin health. And if you're not digesting your food right and breaking down your food into those nutrients and then getting them into the bloodstream, that can be challenging for the skin. Another thing is brittle nails. Traditional Chinese medicine holds to the belief that when you have brittle nails, it's a symptom or it's a sign that you have insufficient stomach acid being produced. And so that's possible if your nails are really brittle, that you're just not having optimal digestive function. You may have some insufficient stomach acid being produced. Fatigue after eating, and we're not talking after you've eaten a huge meal, but regularly if you experience fatigue after eating, that may be a sign of sluggish digestion, because if your body is struggling to digest, then it's going to divert some of its energy stores over to the digestive process, and so that it can get that functioning a little bit better. And so that obviously takes our vitality and our energy levels away from other needs. And so that can be a sign. And then aches is another one, and that has a lot to do with intestinal permeability. Our intestines are meant to be permeable to allow certain nutrients and vitamins and things out of the intestines and into the bloodstream. But they're not meant to be so permeable that larger molecules can exit and escape from the intestines and then cause problems. And if our intestinal permeability, those tight junctions, get open more than we want them to be, then we can have larger molecules such as large food molecules or toxins that can exit the intestines and enter the bloodstream. which then causes an immune response. Our immune system has to identify and handle those, and then in the process of the immune response, it also increases the amount of inflammation that we're experiencing. And so as we experience greater inflammation, some aches start to appear that weren't there before. And so those are some of the signs that you may want to just look for and see if you're experiencing sluggish digestion. So what can we do to then help digest properly? So number one is our AGX Digest. It's our soft gel supplement that can be taken with your morning and your evening meal. This is one that supports normal digestion by influencing the genes that are associated with digestion. It also helps to influence the uptake of B vitamins and supports normal stomach and intestinal function. As I said, the digestive process involves both mechanical and enzymatic actions. The AGX Digest influences genes that help us to have the proper amount of enzymes released and their function to function optimally so that we can digest our food well. So that's another thing that it does, is it encourages normal production of digestive enzymes. It also helps to support the genes involved with intestinal permeability, and so it helps us to have proper and normal intestinal permeability so that the intestines are allowing those molecules to escape and into the bloodstream that should, and preventing those that shouldn't from escaping so that they can continue their journey outward and out of the body. In addition, it supports the organs involved in digestion, the major organs like your stomach and intestines and your liver and your pancreas and your gallbladder, so it supports their normal function. Another option is our Gest-Calm, almost dropped it, Gest-Calm blend. That is one that we can support normal digestive function as well. A couple ways that we can use that is to dilute 1 to 3 drops maybe in some fractionated coconut oil, and then massage it to the lower abdomen in a circular clockwise motion. So that's one way that we can use that to get some digestive support. This is a great one. I almost call it a rescue essential oil. So we went to that party we talked about earlier with the holiday party, and we just couldn't resist having one piece of the pie, and then all of a sudden that one piece of pie became 2, 4, and 5 pieces of the pie. And so our digestive system is under some stress at that point. And to correct that, this is a great way to just rescue us from our poor choices for that day, and help us to restore normal digestive processes and handle that extra pie that we ate. So this is one that encourages normal peristalsis, and that's the rhythmic contraction of the intestines to move food through the intestinal tract, the digestive tract, but it's very calming and soothing to the stomach as well. And so that gives you a couple of different ways to support yourself as you're hitting those holiday parties. Don't leave home without these. You'll want them, and the sooner you can get them on your body, or in this case take that soft gel, the sooner you can have that restorative action. So hopefully you'll take these with you. Let us know how they've helped you with your holiday parties and the food that you've eaten during those. And we'll see you next time.